Hey folks, I'm Trevain Glory, and welcome to part 20 of my adventure in Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, playing as a Geralt of Rivia type character. I was planning to have a long rest for the party in between turns, but I've noticed that Sela here seems to be gesturing me, so I think there's an encounter to be had before I can get up to the room to have a rest. So we'll head over. Head over as Geralt. She probably wants to talk to him rather than Roach. We had met her friend that we had a quest for. So, Defender's Heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Lots of talking and laughing, raising of toasts, and some singing. Geralt, come, let me properly introduce you to Elan, Janna and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. Oh, everybody's happy because the beer arrived. It was me who convinced Irabeth to use what Janna, Curl and Elan found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might think the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food and good company, could help to keep the gloom at bay. I get that. We do need to continue living and fighting, however hard that might be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city. Allow me to declare my support for Sela's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardising all our efforts. Now is the time for rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabris. Hey, are we just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so we have better reasons to toast. How do you all know Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to Canabris. I was returning from the south from my fiancée and was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Iomedae. We said our farewells at the city gates and I went north along the road to Dresden to my order's camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabris, but we managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle in the streets. I am the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Sela at a tavern in Canabris. Before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at a table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us. But Sela is different. I knew it the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sela too, so I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad. So after that night, Sela and I went round the taverns together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here, for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. So, Sela, did you invite me over here just for a talk, or is there something wrong? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Elan is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Bad idea, sister. I told you, I don't want to bother anyone else with my problems. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on, hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Okay, tell me more. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just minor troubles. A paladin of Iomedae and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canabris has been overrun with demons. If I've learned anything in my life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Take the three of you, for example. It seems like all you did was save one cart from some lesser demons, but look how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung of in songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canabris will find the strength to protect the city. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Elan, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomedae won't suffer it if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. All right, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve the righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I'd never expected. It's here that I met, may all the ladies here forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Discari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canabras. For half a year I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Darek Sunhammer, the best jeweller in Mendev. Independent knightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich, but I so want to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Darek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Houndhearts camp outside the city. Elan and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and then they rushed off to help Canabras. I think we should at least go there and check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. What might we run into at this camp? My friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight to the city without spending any more time cleaning up the rest of their band. It was only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. Our camp was attacked at the same time as the wardstone in the main square, and I haven't been back there since. Fine. Once we're done here, we can go and have a look. Thanks for agreeing to help. Elan is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who were so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so he can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. I hope you can convince Erebeth to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, if the League of the Inspiring Cart has come together in this dark hour, we must continue onward together. Okay, so we have, I suppose, another side quest. Let's check out our journal. Yeah, so that's one of the disciples, I think. This has nothing to do with what we just talked about. Companion quests, more of nothing. Talk to Nenio. Well, we've done that. And we have to go and check out that. Oh no, we must have to go and talk to Nenio again. And yes, we have to go to Darren Arendae's house, try and see what's going on there. He seemed to be besieged by demons. But anyway, let's go and take a rest for now, and we can dump off some of the goods in the chest. So the books to start with, and I don't think we need this either. Keep everything else. As you can see, we've got a lot fewer scrolls. What I did do between parts was have Nenio copy a lot of scrolls into a scroll book. Okay, well, let's just take the rest right now. A day and 9 hours. Well, we need to take the rest. We've got party members that have ability detriments. I hear you moaning sometimes in your sleep. It sounds so sad. Did you have bad dreams? Firstly, don't you dare eavesdrop on me while I am sleeping ever again. And secondly, don't even think of pitying me. Okay. I don't know if I should have set anybody up to do watches there. I don't think it matters if we're in the inn. Surely we're safe there. Okay, so let's have a look at Nenio. Okay, so you've got, well, heroism was one of the scrolls. I think blindness was another. Cat's grace, bears endurance. So you've got all of those copied in, and you've also obviously learned the spells that we had set you. I meant to actually check before I did that. Yeah, I think I'd have been fine going with that. I had thought maybe about lead blades, but we'll keep protection from evil there for now. Ember, you've just got your 6 spell uses. I'd forgotten that we had inflict light wounds as a spell. You can't cast. You bless weapon, yeah, that's all fine. I still need to sort out the action bar for Nenio. So, should we go and speak to Nenio? Yeah, let's go and do that. Let's find her, have a chat before we head out. Is she around? Hang on. We're going to talk to Erebeth again. I don't think we've got any news for her. So where is Nenio? There she is there. Boy, am I pleased to see you. Boy, am I pleased with you. I asked you to bring me to safety, and that's exactly what you did. Indeed, having a follower to aid me is the most efficient and, frankly, pleasing. With you in hand, I shall conquer new horizons, plumb the depths of knowledge hitherto unknown, and scale the dizzying heights of future discoveries. What I mean is, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude. I foresee immense potential in our future cooperation. What exactly do you mean by future cooperation? Hand in hand, we will unravel the greatest mysteries inaccessible to the minds of ordinary people. Just imagine it. I, leading the way, proudly staring into the faces of the gods themselves, and you, my loyal follower, walking behind me every step of the way, writing down my deepest thoughts and admiring the profundity of my intellect. Do you always express your delight so effusively? What? Who are you? Oh, yes, my new follower. So, what am I supposed to do? Oh yes, I must provide some verbal encouragement for your as yet modest achievements, and try to induce you to strive for more of such encouragement. That is the principle that underpins any training. Ah, I see. Your modest nature was unsettled by the overabundance of my gratitude. I do apologise for putting you in such an awkward position. I will never praise you again, unless I forget. But let's get back to business at hand. Your new assignment will be to take me to the inconspicuous ruins that are located in an even more inconspicuous valley lying between Canabrys and Dresden, as soon as is reasonably practicable. I'll mark the place on your map with a large red cross so you won't forget it. And what exactly is so special about these ruins? I'm glad you asked. This is my greatest hypothesis, my secret project, and I won't pass up the opportunity to share it with you, because you're my most loyal follower and you're worthy of possessing such knowledge, and also because you're the first person to ever ask me about it. Some time ago I was walking around the border of the Whirlwind and I met a strange person. He was wearing a frayed grey robe and his face was hidden behind an odd white mask. Of course, I didn't miss the opportunity to ask him about the reasons for his absurd appearance, and do you know what he said to me? He said, "I am the answer, but what is the question?" Then he walked off in the direction of the Whirlwind. So that's a character we've encountered a couple of times. The next day, after I had already forgotten about the first encounter, I had another similar encounter. This time I met an elven woman, judging by the pointy ears sticking out from behind the mask. "I am the answer, but what is the question?" she said, before taking off toward the Whirlwind. And then I realised everything became clear to me. I know a mystery when I see one. Consider this one of my myriad talents. After all these geysers weren't simply on their way to a costume party, were they? After examining several maps, I determined that they were all heading in one direction, to a place not far from Canabrys, a place which is marked as Nameless Ruins, even on ancient Sarkorian maps. That's where I need to go. Unravelling the secret of that place will be my greatest discovery. It will secure my place in history, or perhaps even in legend. And what do you expect to find there? I haven't the slightest idea. If I knew what was hidden there, I wouldn't be so eager to go. You know, those ruins of yours may turn out to be just that. In that case, we'll write this experiment off as a failure and start another one. I don't know which experiment I'll try next. And how do you know where we have to go anyway? Do you know how to find a beehive in a forest? You need to catch 2 bees, set them free in 2 different locations of the forest, and remember the directions they fly in. Then you take a map and draw lines showing the bees' routes. The place where the lines intersect will mark the location of the beehive. Fascinating, yes? By the way, forest bees do not make any honey. I used the beehive principle here too. For a couple of months I tracked the strange people in the masks and observed the direction in which they were travelling. I collected the coordinates, mapped their estimated routes, and made a discovery. All the routes intersected at the nameless ruins not far from Canabris. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Well, now you know, so off we go. Did I just make a rhyme? Perhaps I've discovered poetic talent in myself. Let's conduct an experiment. Quickly say any word, and I'll try to find a rhyme for it right away. Whatever. Not too clever, now or never. Not the best rhymes, don't you think? Well, this experiment was unsuccessful. We learned that I have no poetic talent after all, but it's no reason to despair. Having a gift of poetry in addition to my inexhaustible intelligence would have been a little too much. Besides, I am catastrophically busy and have no time to spend on writing poetry. Right, it's been good talking to you. This conversation lasted approximately 5 minutes. By the way, did you know what that is the exact same amount of time the Inquisitors of Canabris need to find a defendant guilty? But to shake off Inquisitors chasing you takes 5 times as long. And that experiment proved that running while clad in heavy armour is not burdensome for them at all. Okay, so all that to discover another side quest. Let's check out the map actually. Oh well, we can't because we are in the inn. Yeah, we'll check out the map later on. But we have companion quest, go to the Nameless Ruins. But I was thinking about Arabeth. Should I go and talk to her? We still need to go and gather information, I think. So perhaps we'll leave that for now and do something else. Alright, I think we'll just head back out then. We'll go and pick another location and go and explore. I think that's probably the simplest thing to do. We've had a lot of chat so far in this episode. See if we can get some action. Okay. Entrance is here. What's this? I'm just going to leave that. I'm not taking a book with us. Just go ahead and leave, and yeah, obviously everyone's coming. No. Right, that's the current party. That's better. Almost went out by myself. And everyone has long rested, so we should be in decent order just now. Blackwing Library. We need to go via the Market Square. Grey Garrison can't get to. How about actually go and do Arendae Party House, and then we could also maybe move on to Guerm's Mansion. Let's go here first. Okay, time for a fight. Be interesting to see how Nenio performs. Marauder Fighter. Okay, so turn-based mode, please. And Camellia. Let's just not bother about any magical effects, just go and get straight into the melee. You can't charge because there's a slight kink in the route there. Ember, you can cast Slumber without any problems. Who's next up? Him. Okay, let's try and put him down then. There we go. Nice. Roach can attack the Conjurer. Lan. Yeah, one shot at this guy. Actually, I've given Lan this Quiver of Cold Iron ammunition. I don't know if I want him to use that. And I don't know actually if he'll use it automatically. Wow, Lan. That was pretty impressive. I can't check that out right now. They're both down. Let's go and finish off this Marauder. Nenio. Let's see. You've got Ray of Frost. Good old Ray of Frost. Which you can cast as many times as you like, it seems. Okay. Misses just as well here as it did in Solasta. Okay. Camellia. You can just end your turn. Sela, go for coup de grace. You can't perform coup de grace. Okay, just kill him then. Right, and there was something, yes. Lan. You still get 15 units of ammunition, it seems. Let's loot the bodies. I'm not going to bother taking this again, so take the gold, the pearl, anything else around. Is that all the bodies? It can't be. Ah, School of Mage Armour. And over here we've got Reduced Person, both of which I think we had already. So a quick look around. Nothing up here. Can we check around this corner? Nothing there. But I thought I was getting a flash or something. No, I think it was just that dead body. Right, let's go. Back on the road. Leave that behind. And I'm desperate to see Geralt's new armour and should have mounted up in action. His charge bonus. Straight inside. I thought we might have started off outside the hall. So Geralt's going to stay dismounted for now. Going forward. Yeah, I think we need to change our marching order. Don't want Ember up front. Actually, who's got the highest stealth in the party? Now that I think about it. Looking for... feats. Not traits. No. is what I was after. Stealth -1, +3, +3 also for Lan, +5 for Camellia. Right, okay, so we're going to have Camellia up front. Lan. Yep. And Nenio, you seem to be quite stealthy as well. And we'll have you guys in behind. Roach back there. We'll try something like that. Although obviously it's not going to work well in this corridor. Let's open the doors while we're close by. And we have dretches. Okay, that's fine.
Godspeed.
Get ready for a fight. Lan, shoot this one. We're ready for a battle. Go ahead. Ah, Ember, you get to go first, so yeah, just shoot with the crossbow. Nice start. Camellia. Can you... that's not what I was after. Can you charge? Nope. So, you just step over here for now. We'll let them come to us. Nenio, you could come across to there, and I will try an acid splash. Oh, you can't. Why not? I'm not getting any explanation why we can't cast that. We are in line of sight, I would have thought. Anyway, Real Frost, can't cast that either. Right, so just end your turn. Geralt, you come over to there, and again wait for them. Roach, just stay where you are. Lan, you could actually finish them both off here. Not quite. And seal that in front of Lan. Ember shoots again. Another good hit. What is the damage reduction actually? Is there a reason for that? Damage reduced. Damage was reduced to 7, but it doesn't tell us why. I just realised it gets a -4 for being blackened. Interesting. Anyway, end your turn. Camellia, stab.
The spirits demand your blood.
Why are you not stabbing, Camellia? You're not in range.
You are today's sacrifice.
Okay, let's just zap it then. Why can you not do anything? Come down here. Try again. Right, something strange going on there. Let's get you going with a ray of frost. Done. Okay, so I don't know why there's a couple of times here, obviously we didn't get to take an action, cast a spell or whatever. No real explanation why. Let's just grab all of this stuff, it's all cooking ingredients. It's got a touch of gracelessness, nice. Again, we'll take everything. Just completely empty the place. Don't want to close the door, I want to search the body. And we can't. What's going on? I think my key bindings are off. I think that's part of the problem. Okay. Well, let's grab what's worth grabbing. That's everything. And that door just back out into the same area. So everyone head out. We'll try across the corridor. Ah, this is where the party's at. Okay, and you don't seem to be affected at all by the incursion of demons. Doesn't look like it anyway. Ah, now they are. Just getting straight into the murder. Right. Ready for a battle? Looks like there's a lot of innocent bystanders to get killed here. Courtesans, you're just running, I'd imagine. Oh my god. Drunk noble. Oh, he got into the fight. Okay, Camellia. Let's I don't think we need any of this really right now. So let's just attack. Geralt, can you get a charge in? No, so we just attack as well. Okay. Roach. This guy has a lot of hit points. He'll be down soon enough. I'm glad these demons are going for the weaker combatants first. A courtesan finally manages to make good their escape and doesn't run past any of the demons. Are you going to go and fight? Lan, finish this sure. And then I thought I'd have had a second shot at somebody. I guess you're out of range. Ember, we got for us. Where's this Cambion wizard? Any chance you can cast slumber on it? Down it goes. Fantastic. Ember, certainly a high value party member, I would say. Let's see, just make your way around. Okay, so it looks like a few of the party goers might survive. There's only the 3 enemy left, I think, one of whom is asleep. Okay, Nenio, you're up next. And again with the Ray of Frost or Acid Splash, none of which have any real range. So we'll just get you on the move. Get you over here. And hopefully you can target them next time. Okay. Ranka. Okay, piercing scream. Let's get Geralt around here as well. Oh no, it's not Geralt, it's Camellia. Not bad. Now Geralt, you can come around this direction and leave a path actually for Sela to get by. Roach, move you over to there. Just wait there for now. Splat. Now we just have stayed where you are, courtesan. Okay, Lan, what have you got? One shot on either of those two. So we'll go for the Dretch.
You won't survive me.
Good. I wasn't sure if it'd take the Dretch down in one shot, but managed it, so we've only got the one real threat at the moment. I'll just shoot at Ember. And Sela can go and smack this wizard. Not for very much, it seems. Stay put. And Geralt can finish it off, hopefully. Nenio. Hopefully, you should be able to cast something well. Let's see, if we went with the acid splash, try that. Okay, again, 2 is reduced. Cambion Wizard tried to stand up, which was a bad move when Sela was right next to it. Camellia. Yeah, try and dazzle it. You can't. Okay. Zap it. Yep. Is Daze a touch? Target creature within close range. Maybe, well, I was going to say maybe it was immune, but if it was immune it would have let me try to cast it. And then told me I couldn't. But for now, we'll just keep heading over here. We'll get there close enough eventually to finish it off. Roach can actually attack this time. Why did that not attack? Doesn't matter. Lan, shoot it twice, try and kill it.
Endure this.
Okay. So, I guess there's going to be a cutscene. And we'll run through that in the next part. So I'm going to put a break in here and we'll pick this up next time out. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!